entering now, and we'll do a little bit more for the opener for about 4 minutes, and then we're going to go into an accelerated popcorn game. So in the opener, you're going to look up some topics and facts on sexual reproduction. And you're going to do that for about 2 minutes. You can use your neighbor, me, your phone, your computer, whatever you want to do. And then we are going to play an accelerated popcorn game for 2 minutes, and we're just going to toss the ball around, and we're going to state facts that we looked up or that we already know about sexual reproduction. And then after that, we're going to go into size, time, and magnitude quest, and we're going to try to get as far through as that we can, but we're obviously not going to finish it. But here I'm just going to go through the stages in development of sexual reproduction and how you basically became you. And then we are going to go into a developmental brochure, and so we're going to break down sexual reproduction into its smallest components. And then you're going to build your own brochure that a first-time parent can use as they're going through the stages and developments in their own lives with their baby. So, let's begin. Start researching on sexual reproduction, and please don't be inappropriate in your research. Let's use appropriate wording. And you can use your neighbors. Feel free to talk to one another.
Just like Jenna. So, there's eggs. Egg from the Egg from the zygote. I don't know what else we're supposed to do.
No, you can look it up on
Sometimes when they don't.
You don't need it again.
Okay.
Stored twice and then
When meiosis happens.
Yeah, it will, like, if your eyes
All right, you have about another minute 30 to research. I just want you to get some quick facts, nothing too in depth, because we're going to go over this for the next couple weeks.
Sexual reproduction is more likely to result in genetic variation than asexual reproduction.
That's true.
All right, about 30 more seconds.
I can vote that you're getting.
I know
There's no way.
I don't know. Genesis. There's some O's in there.
All right, let's put our laptops, phones, and everything else up, and we're going to start our popcorn game. So just toss it around to whoever. They don't have to know. They don't have to have their hand up or anything. I just want to see what everybody knows and what you don't know. So Benji, begin.
You know that there are two kinds of gametes, sperm and eggs.
Good job. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh. Sorry.
Through genetic recombination, it's like
Some people are born with 2 uteruses.
So repeat that.
That's something to do with oogenesis, not oogenesis.
Good, good. I like that. Can you toss it to somebody else?
Some people can be born with testes and ovaries.
Yeah. Just like that.
Oh, you gotta go.
That doesn't work.
All right. Good, yes.
There are over 8 million combinations of
Wow.
chromosomes.
Yeah, I did not know that. Neat fact.
Haploid cells and diploid cells.
Yeah.
When the egg and sperm meet, it forms what's called a zygote.
Ah. We will talk about that today.
Animal cells and some plants have 2 sets of chromosomes, or have diploids.
All right.
Join up.
Go on. This will be the last one. Good job.
Yeesh.
Very nice. Fertilization. Good, all right. I'll take the ball up here now. Good job. All right, great throw. Thank you.
Ceiling's there, though, stop it.
Okay, so as you guys have mentioned, we have some gametes, we have some eggs, something about a zygote, mitosis, meiosis, all these different things that contribute to sexual reproduction, and we will talk about all of them over the next few weeks. But right now, all of you should have a sheet on your desk. Actually, not all of you, I only counted 4 of them. But you guys can share, and you'll see that there are real-life correlations to the size of a baby when it's in the woman's uterus. So you have an avocado. What's the avocado? What week?
What's the avocado?
You can't read that.
Avocado.
16?
16 weeks. So you're only, at 16 weeks, you're only the size of an avocado.
What?
And then if you look at the watermelon, where are you about that week?
Oh, 39 weeks.
39 weeks? This is a real class, I'd actually bring in all these fruits. But, is there a tomato in there? I don't know if there's
Somewhere.
a lemon or a banana, maybe one of those.
Banana's 20 weeks.
Yeah. So isn't that crazy to think that the size of you can correlate to things in your real life that you've actually interacted with and you've come into contact with? So we are going to eventually reach all of these stages and steps of fetal development and everything. But right now, if I could get your attention up here, we are going to talk about the cells. We're going to break you down to the smallest unit and where you begin. So, we're going to start with the gametes, like you guys had said. And that is a sperm and an egg. This is my egg here. And then we have a little sperm that eventually comes in and intrudes the egg, right? That's what you all said when we were talking about things. And there's this little layer around the egg that the sperm will protrude to reach into the egg and to fertilize it. So this is the egg, in case you didn't know, and this is the sperm. And I'll provide a handout so you don't have to draw any of this or anything if you're bad drawers. And so this is fertilization. This process right here is called fertilization. Does anybody know what happens after fertilization? You had mentioned it before.
Zygote.
Yes, you become a zygote. And that's just basically a little cell with a nucleus and stuff. Does anybody know when a zygote occurs?
After fertilization.
Yeah, but day-wise, day, week, hours. How long do you think it takes for a zygote to form?
2 weeks.
36 hours?
I don't know.
It's 3 to 4 days, actually. So only at 3 to 4 days are you this little zygote. That's it. This is where you are at 3 to 4 days. Your mom doesn't even know you exist, and she's still trying to kill you as a foreign invader. Right here. And then the zygote goes through something called cleavage. Does anybody know what cleavage is? Splitting? Yeah. So then your cell kind of just splits into these little different things with the mini nucleuses and everything like that. And then this is called a morula. Or morula, I don't know if I'm saying that right. And does anybody know what happens after this stage? You mentioned it a lot. Something where, huh?
Implantation.
Close. Process of, there's 2 of them. One is just cell division and the other is mitosis. So mitosis is going to occur, right? And then, just pretend we're over there. We're going to go and we're going to break down into all these tiny little thousands of cells. And all of these tiny little thousands of cells form something called a blastula. Yeah.
Is this timeline only for human sexual reproduction, or is it like this?
That's what I'm addressing, human sexual reproduction right now. Just the formation of a baby. Human baby. Okay, so this is your blastula here. And this is going to be made out of approximately 100 stem cells, which those are called total potent cells. And that means they can differentiate into any cell of your entire body. So it can become a skin cell, it can become a brain cell, a cardiac cell, anything like that, as long as it's here at this stage. And then, after this point, we're going to go into something that becomes layered. What's that called? about all I can do for now.
Some layers.
Okay.
And
Thank
then
you.
you form your A